से इम्प्लीमेंट होगा.
Meanwhile, chief ministers of 22 states across the country will be participating in this program today. Apart from this, special invitations have also been given to sisters, of course, of Maharashtra, Anganwadi workers, women from different areas as well. Himanshu Bhatt, senior journalist, is live with us. Himanshu, how do you view this decision? The fact that BJP is inviting Anganwadi workers, women from different fields, beneficiaries of Laadli Behan to this ceremony today, apart from, of course, the VIP attendees, the CMs from various states?
Well, Uday, we are going to be in the financial capital of the country. Now that has to have a mix of everything. And it will be shown to the world the show of strength of NDA in full force. Not only that, not VIP that. Along with it, they will show why these VIPs are VIPs. When you have those Anganwadi workers, when you have those Laadli Behan Yojana beneficiaries, it directly gives a message to the countrymen that it is because of these people, it is because of people like you that we are VVIPs. And that needs to be understood. Today, what is going to happen is, the entire world will focus around and watch what BJP did in Maharashtra and what BJP did in Mumbai. Now, looking at the present situation of the world and especially internal security threats in our country, I'm being blunt today. A show of strength is very much needed. And by, collecting this, 22 CMs, we are giving a very, very direct message to the people, perpetrators of those crimes, of those antisocial activities, that you want only your right and you do not want any other people's right. You want to go to Noida border with your flimsy demand and choke Delhi. Will that be allowed? That will not be allowed. And that is what this show of strength will show to those people. That better behave now. This is a different India, a changing India. And in that context, I see this, ceremony a very important one. And that's why, they have made sure that they invite, even the lowest rung of the society along with the VVIPs. Anganwadi Behans, Laadli Behan Yojana beneficiaries, other women, all those need to be shown. They need to be present there for the world to notice. It is this strength that is, culminated into this ceremony. It is because of these people that Mahayuti has come to power. And when that is reflected in those visuals of, umpteen number of cameras which are going to be there in an hour and a half's time, that time it will be very clearly reflected. And on top of that, Narendra Bhai will give a definite message through this. He may not speak. And what people were talking, sources, Uday Samant said this, Uday Samant said that. Let me tell you one thing, what did Uday Samant say? What Uday Samant said was, today, if Eknath Shindeji does not take oath as Deputy CM of Maharashtra, nobody else from their party will be Deputy CM. That is what he meant to say. This is my understanding. I may be wrong. So there is no glitch. There is absolutely no glitch.
Okay, let's get in more news coming in now this hour. As per sources, leaders of the Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi are going to give the ceremony a miss. Prominent leaders of opposition camp, including Sharad Pawar, Uddhav Thackeray, Nana Patole, have been invited, but the opposition camp is most likely to stay away from the ceremony. These are further details coming in. Darren Miranda still live with us. Darren Miranda, opposition likely to, not attend the ceremony. Will any leaders attend from the opposition camp, or will this be a complete boycott?
Ceremony, because if you see, there's no confirmation given yet by the opposition leaders whether they will be attending this ceremony or not. Because if you see, it is said that Sharad Pawar has been invited. Devendra Fadnavis, he himself called up Sharad Pawar and invited for this mega event which is going to take place today. Azad Maidan, but since due to the parliamentary session which is going on in Delhi, Sharad Pawar is in Delhi and he won't be attending this event is what we have got through to our senses. But if we see Uddhav Thackeray and all the other leaders of the Vikas Agadi are said not to attend this. There is no confirmation yet by the Vikas Agadi whether they will be attending this ceremony or not. But right now, what we can see is that the Shiv Sena leaders of the Eknath Shinde faction have started arriving here at the Azad Maidan. So it's most likely that Eknath Shinde will now take over as the deputy chief ministers. All these leaders had gone to Varsha Bangalore to convince Eknath Shinde to take over as the deputy chief ministers, because we all know Eknath Shinde was adamant for.
Okay, so that's a big breaking development that you're giving us on the program live. Daryl, you're saying it's very likely now that Eknath Shinde will take oath as well as Deputy CM today. It seems that last minute hiccup, that glitch has been sorted by the Mayuti. He has been convinced, because now leaders of the Shinde faction have begun to arrive there as well.
Absolutely, Uday. If we see all the leaders of the Shiv Sena Shinde faction, all the senior leaders, Rahul Shewale, Gulabrao Patil, Dada Bhuse, all the leaders had gone to Varsha Bangalore to convince Eknath Shinde to take oath as the deputy chief minister. But as we see right now, I am present at the Azad Maidan and all the Shiv Sena senior leaders have started arriving for the oath ceremony. You can see Dada Bhuse, Santosh, Sanjay Rathod, who was the minister, the cabinet minister, has also arrived here. So we can say that now Eknath Shinde will take oath as the deputy chief minister. We can see exclusively that Dada Bhuse and all the ministers, the senior leaders of the Shiv Sena have started arriving at the Azad Maidan, which means that Eknath Shinde will take oath as the deputy CM.
All right, in fact, we're getting more news now coming in this hour. Uttarakhand Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami has arrived in Mumbai for the Maharashtra government swearing-in ceremony. These are breaking developments coming in on the broadcast. He has said the Mayuti alliance has received a majority here. The double-engine government will work very well. Let's in fact listen into what Pushkar Singh Dhami had to say.
महायुति गठबंधन को यहाँ पर पूरा भारी बहुमत मिला है और अब देवेंद्र जी को सब लोगों ने मिलकर जो है नेता चुना है। मैं उनको शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ, बधाई देता हूँ और हमारे प्रधानमंत्री आदरणीय मोदी जी के मार्गदर्शन में महाराष्ट्र तेजी से विकास की ओर आगे बढ़ेगा। डबल इंजन की सरकार यहाँ पर बहुत अच्छा काम करेगी। उत्तराखंड की जनता की ओर से सबको शुभकामनाएं।
All right, so those are of course the big developments coming in. Ahmed Ayaz, a political analyst, is joining us. Ahmed Ayaz, arrivals continue in Mumbai of VIPs. It's going to be a show of strength for the NDA. Multiple chief ministers going to attend, including Pushkar Singh Dhami, who's just arrived. What are the optics of all of this, Ahmed Ayaz?
No, it's right now the political scenario in the country is such where the elections of the states matter the most, and the eyes of the people are on these because at the center, the BJP being at the support of what we call it, that Andhra and then what we call then Bihar. And that being a position, and every state election becomes important, and so it happened with the Maharashtra, and even before that it was for Jharkhand, and then what you call it, Jharkhand. So that way, it's people look at all these elections as to how these take place and what happens, what is the result, to see that this possibly feel that it will form the opinion for the overall country. So that's why that being very important so far as Maha is concerned. Also, the Maharashtra being the capital, financial capital, and politically very sensitive, a lot of people politically sound and oppositions like Shiv Sena, then the Sharad Pawar, and then the Congress, of course, and then the BJP alliance itself with various challenges. I mean, that way it has become more important, and somehow when this BJP Gathbandhan came out to see that they could form a government in majority altogether, and then the hope was raised possibly that yes, it may add to the BJP's feather in future also. But looking at the situation, what's happening now, because this being a fragmented mandate, and then being led by the coalition almost and alliances with each other. So the situation looks to be, uncertain now. It's not a question of today the chief minister taking the oath or the Eknath Shinde taking as deputy chief minister or given the portfolio like home minister or whatever he finds fit. But it's not. It does not end up, as I see, it does not end up there. What we'll have to see is that how it's taking future shape. The way it started, with these controversies, and it looks to be that it is going to have face rough weather in the future. Working as I see. So possibly it may not see the hopes of the people that we make a government and they will deliver, and possibly with all these controversies that have started for formation of the government and then the seat sharing and then the portfolio sharing, I think this will definitely impact the overall state of Maharashtra, and it may not possibly get us a good feeling for the people of Maharashtra, not only for the people of Maharashtra, even for the BJP particularly,
right,
was for at the helm of affairs at the same time.
Okay, more breaking news now coming in. Uttar Pradesh Deputy CM Brijesh Pathak has also arrived in Mumbai to attend the swearing-in ceremony of the Maharashtra government. Pathak has congratulated Devendra Fadnavis and his entire team and Eknath Shinde and Ajit Pawar as well. He further said double-engine government will set a benchmark for multifaceted development in the state.
महाराष्ट्र के माननीय मुख्यमंत्री के पद पर आज भारतीय जनता पार्टी के नेतृत्व में महायुति की सरकार शपथ ग्रहण करने वाली है। ऐसे अवसर पर मैं आदरणीय देवेंद्र फडणवीस जी को, उनकी पूरी टीम को, आदरणीय शिंदे साहब को, आदरणीय अजीत पवार दादा को बहुत बहुत बधाइयाँ, शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ। महायुति ने जिस ढंग से माननीय प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी के मार्गदर्शन में महाराष्ट्र में अद्भुत विजय अभियान को प्राप्त किया है, ऐसे अवसर पर मैं उत्तर प्रदेश की तरफ से पूरी महाराष्ट्र भाजपा को बहुत बहुत बधाइयाँ देता हूँ और आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी का हृदय से आभार प्रकट करता हूँ।
Daryl Miranda continues to be with us live. Daryl, the arrivals continue in Mumbai. Of course, Brijesh Pathak has arrived, UP Deputy CM. I can see there on stage actors Ranbir Kapoor and Ranveer Singh have also arrived. Obviously, many personalities from the film industry, many personalities from corporate industry, many personalities from sports fraternity also being invited for today's oath taking.
Mega grand event at the Azad Maidan where I am present right now, and we can see all the big artists have also arrived. The singers, the Bollywood actors have also arrived here at the Azad Maidan. Not just that, we can also see the other chief ministers of the ruling NDA states have also started arriving here at the Azad Maidan. As you mentioned earlier, the deputy chief minister of Uttar Pradesh has also arrived here in the Azad Maidan, and we can see in the visuals that all the VVIPs are now started coming because it's just 1 hour left for the swearing-in ceremony to take place, where Devendra Fadnavis will be taking oath as the chief minister for the third time. And we can see there are total 3 stages set up here in the Azad Maidan. The main stage is the stage where CM Devendra Fadnavis will be taking oath as the chief minister. There's a stage on the right-hand side where all the priests from various religious priests, they have been made arrangements for them on that stage. And the stage on the left-hand side of the main stage is a stage where all the artists are performing. So you can see not just Bollywood actors, the artists from various fields have also arrived here, and all the VVIPs, the minister, the chief minister, and all the senior leaders of the union cabinet ministers have also started arriving here. And in the next 1 hour, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is also expected to arrive here at the Azad Maidan.
Okay, my colleague Anand Singh meanwhile has also spoken exclusively to Maharashtra Congress in charge Ramesh Chenithala. Let's listen in to what they are saying on the swearing-in ceremony.
तो अभी हमारे साथ बात करने के लिए मौजूद हैं महाराष्ट्र के कांग्रेस इंचार्ज रमेश चेनीथला जी। और रमेश सर, आज महायुति की सरकार स्वेरिंग इन ओथ सेरेमनी हो रहा है वहां पर, और लगातार कयास लगाए जा रहे हैं कि आखिर एकनाथ शिंदे को कौन सा रोल दिया जाएगा। अभी तक पूरी कैबिनेट पोर्टफोलियो डिसाइड नहीं हुई है, क्योंकि सिर्फ आज 3 लोग ही शपथ लेंगे। तो इस पे आप क्या कहेंगे?
देखिए, 12 दिन हो गया, महायुति सरकार नहीं बन पाई। तो मेरे ख्याल से इस सरकार से जनता को कोई फायदा नहीं होगा। ये आपस में अंदरूनी जो झगड़ा है वो झगड़ा के वजह से वो खुद निपटा जाएगा। तो इतना 12 दिन इन्होंने जो भी बात की है, आपस में जितना भी झगड़ा है वो सब बाहर आया है। इसलिए महायुति से कोई लोगों को कोई उम्मीद नहीं है। आप आने वाले दिनों में देख लेंगे।
और सिर्फ महाराष्ट्र के लिए कांग्रेस के आगे के लिए क्या रणनीति होगी?
वो तो रणनीति आपको बाद में बताएंगे।
ठीक है। तो ये थे रमेश
हो गया यार,
जिन्होंने कहा कि इस तरीके से महाराष्ट्र में जो अंदरूनी झगड़ा है महायुति का, वो आगे आने वाले दिनों में सामने आते रहेगा। ITV नेटवर्क के लिए आनंद सिंह।
Himanshu Chaturvedi continues to be with us live. Himanshu, opposition taking a pot shot, saying that they took 12 days to decide CM. We still don't know what the portfolios are. What do you make of the opposition's criticism, Himanshu? And also, do you believe this is the perfect formula at the end of the day? Devendra Fadnavis as CM, Eknath Shinde as deputy, and Ajit Pawar as deputy. Is this the final formula that the Mahayuti has managed to stitch up, or were you surprised at how it played out, like the Congress is?
I'll tell you that something first. Let's come to the opposition. What does opposition have to speak out something? How many seats did they get? Did any of the parties got a seat? Total number of seats where they can appoint their own leader of opposition? The highest was 20 by Shiva Sena Uddhav Thackeray in the opposition. So they were totally decimated. They do not know what's happening. And how Mahayuti functions, it is their job. Now coming back to Mahayuti, see, it took 12 days, but I'll say everyone who's been talking so much about why did they take 2 weeks, why did they take 2 weeks? You check the history of 2014, 2019, in Maharashtra assembly elections, it has taken them 2 weeks. When there is a coalition government, BJP likes to fix things first, prior in advance. And they have spent this much amount of time even in the past. That's number one. Number two is, BJP, certain people in the BJP, as far as what I know of, they were expecting Devendra Fadnavis to take up national leadership of BJP. Now, when they decided that is not going to happen, then their only choice was Devendra Fadnavis for Maharashtra CM. And looking at the mandate, when you talk of it, highest number of seats in the history of BJP in Maharashtra, that is 132. Don't forget those who talk, they have this, they have that, they have that. How many do they have? Eknath Shinde has more number of seats or equal number of seats than the combined Shiv Sena which procured in 2019, 56. And Ajit Pawar has 41. So now the leaders, the 3 leaders of their own parties will decide who shall be the ministers and what portfolio do they get in the entire ministry. Fadnavis may not speak in Shiv Sena Shinde's account. Eknath Shinde will not speak in who from the BJP becomes the minister. That could be the formula. Could be. That's what I'm saying. But what I understand is there is absolutely, there are
Yes.
disappointments. There are always disappointments. Because everyone wants to be a CM.
Absolutely.
Everyone wants that son
But it's
to be
been managed well. Okay, let's wait and watch how this evening will play out. For the time being, my thanks to our guests for joining us. Taking a short break at this point. Back on the other side with lots more.